Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Illusion of Gaia. So last we left off, we managed to come in here and get a Gorgon flower. And now we have to get out of here. Which can be every bit as frustrating as getting through here in the first place. Especially if you're me and cannot remember basic directions on how to get around in here. But luckily this actually isn't too terrible. Should I go this way or that way? Either one of these. Let's see if I can do this. Yo. Okay, so speedrun strat, yo. Or, well, not. I don't think speedrun strats would involve killing every single enemy in an area. In fact, I know they wouldn't. Because really, if you are good enough at this game, and I am not, if you can go through an area while beating up all the enemy without beating a single enemy, well, at least none of the enemies that aren't required, like the ones that open up paths and such, when you beat the boss, it will automatically give you all the stat boosts you would have gotten if you had gone through and beaten up every single enemy. But, as for me, when I beat the bosses, I need the power-ups. So I beat the enemies. So now that we are out of there, and now we need to get ready for Endgame. You two okay? Yeah. Ramapo means hello. Okay, fair enough. About the same way they did last time you asked. I don't know. However, what we need to do here free these three from their statue prisons. And apparently Kara learned sign language at some point in time. I guess that's good. Unfortunately, we do not know sign language, so the only thing we can get here is a red jewel. Get rid of it because we are completely out of inventory space. And we're gonna need some. Yeah, that is kinda bad. Yeah, the traders saw this, saw no food, and just kinda stole all the kids. But Kara, doing some investigation and being useful, strangely enough, figured out where they came from. And now we can go, because there is literally nothing else we can do in this little natives village here. The town of Tao, in the desert. And you may have just seen our next area we're going to visit. However, there is a sandstorm, so, you know. Yeah, this doesn't really look like a, you know, village merchant paradise or anything like that. But let's do our standard exploration, huh? Letter and luggage from Bill and Lola. Huh. Haven't heard from them in a while. Okay. Well, let's see what these say. And now we have absolutely no inventory space whatsoever. We are going to have to throw away a couple of things. What are you two doing? Carpets, huh? Okay. Oh, Neil's in Dow too, huh? Nifty. And we found a journal written about the pyramid that we've heard nothing about yet, but I'm sure it'll be handy. But I don't think they're coming with. So anyway, we have to get rid of some things. So we still have this will from the gambler we won the desert transportation from. We can get rid of it. And now that we've seen this, it's not going to let us get rid of anything else except the herbs. See? We can't even get rid of that letter. I don't know why. And the black crystal glasses are here to stay. We don't want to throw away the journal either, especially since we haven't read it, but that leaves us with a whole whopping 2 inventory spaces to deal with. This is going to get cramped. So anyway, let's actually look at this journal. This is apparently our father. He's deciphered the hieroglyphs that no one's ever done it before. There's a key to solving the riddle in the human history in the pyramid. So if you look at that, 6 separate signs. The first part says the sun spirit rises from the horizon. I went to the pyramid and found the same inscription, so... And we have no more pages. Oh well. Yeah, we're kind of stuck with that. But anyway, that is our clue to solving the pyramid puzzle that we will see soon enough. Maybe not. And it's Neil. Pepper imports, huh? Well, you will take a hit to your revenue, but your soul will be happier. Maybe. And I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me, folks. Just talk about pepper and I start to sneeze. And yawn, apparently. Okay, we have 2 inventory slots open, not for long. And this is a game of whack-a-mole. The rules are simple. Hit as many snakes as you can in 1 minute. Whoops. I just kind of sped through that, but... But to win, all you have to do is sit here and pound the A button to where you hit both of these at once, and you will get more than enough to win the game. Probably the easiest minigame they designed. Outside the ones you win automatically. My voice is cracking like crazy right now. You literally have 60 seconds to do this. Hopefully I don't just keep smashing the button right past all the text. Because there's a reason you're doing this. And I got 69 snakes, which is more than twice what we need. Because that gives us 2 red jewels. That gets sent to Jim immediately. And it gave me 1 more at the very, very end of that. And over here... Where is it? Red jewel. Even though I tapped right past everything. Okay. The carpets of Edward Castle took 40 years. That's a long time on a carpet. That's good. Ah, he's around, huh? Looks like we finally might get to deal with him. Okay then. So the jackal's floating around somewhere, huh? Yeah, we played it. We won it. Game over. Guess we can't do anything with the snakes that are coming out of the coffin. Yeah. Apparently there's a jail there. Not exactly, no. That's not why we are here. Hate to tell you. Man. How about you? Ah, it's people working on carpets. Apparently they do not speak my language. Uh-huh. It's a lot of time invested in a freaking carpet. That's kinda grim, but very oddly fitting for the rest of this game. Oh, probably because it's not just on the sand? That would be a reason? Uh-huh. So it's pretty obvious the next place we need to go is the pyramid. He's got 43 jewels. We give him the 44th one, which means there are 6 left. The pyramid has 5, including probably the least known about one in the game. Although I will say this, I know I mentioned it in the comments section maybe I didn't mention it in the comments section. Maybe I just talked about it on Twitter or something like that a while back, but yeah, there's if you actually bought the game and have the manual, at the very end of the manual there is a guide with pictures and pretty good instructions at how to get all 50 gems. Yeah. for a couple of them, like the one we got on the gold ship with Seth, and one of the ones coming up, I think even they realized that, they kind of messed up in making some of the gems a little difficult to get, so they just gave you a guide to do it, right there in the manual. But I think that will do it for this episode. When we come back, we will go in, me and my 2 whole inventory spaces. That's actually here. Put these together here, because we are only going to have one. We are going to have, we're going to get one item that's kind of required to actually traverse the pyramid. And then we're going to have to carry things all over the place. So these 2 inventory spaces are not a whole lot for our next area. I guess they assumed you weren't going to carry pretty much the full allotment of herbs all the way through the game. Probably expected you to use some. Oh well. Anyway, when we come back, we will actually take on the pyramid. And just to let you know, yes, it is the next to last dungeon in the game. And probably the most confusing one until you're familiar with it. But that will be for later. For now, take care everyone. I will see you back next time for more.